Hi, and welcome to episode 10 of the Hormonal Mama podcast. Today I'm changing course a little bit, so stick around so it can break down for you what's coming up. If you listened to my last episode, I told you that this week on episode 10, we were going to be talking about skincare and fertility. And that has changed a little bit. Not completely, but just a little bit. I started writing my outline for the episode, and then I started recording it. And at the end, I realized there was just so much more information that I wanted to provide you with that I just couldn't get to in the period of time that I blocked out. I think it's really going to be great to bring you a 9-part series on wellness and skincare related to fertility, pregnancy, and the postpartum period. So my first 9 episodes of this podcast were great. I was really excited to introduce you to myself and my journeys through infertility, pregnancy, and postpartum. And then I wanted to talk about the pandemic because it's been such a big deal in the entire world over the past, 9 months, or actually more than that. It's been almost a year since the whole thing started. And a little bit less than that it became a real genuine pandemic that we are all dealing with, no matter where you stand. And so I really wanted to spend some time talking about the 3 areas where I focus my business, which is fertility, pregnancy, and postpartum, and how those are all affected by the pandemic. So that's why I spent a few episodes talking about that. And then I thought it was really an important thing to talk about the myths and misconceptions and truths related to each of these things. That's why my first 9 episodes weren't really focused on wellness and skincare. However, I am now changing course, and we're going to spend a lot of time talking about these areas and these areas. Now, what do I mean by that? So skincare and wellness are areas where I specialize. My training is in massage therapy as well as aesthetics. What is aesthetics? Well, aesthetics is a specializing in skincare. So when you go to a day spa and you get a facial, the person who does your facial is an esthetician, or in some cases a cosmetologist, which has more training in hair, nails, and skin, whereas an esthetician specializes only in skincare. So if you're ever wondering, you hear the word esthetician so often, people say, or at least in my experience, I tell people I'm an esthetician and they say, oh, you're an anesthetist? You're an anesthesiologist? Oh, that's interesting. And then I have to kind of back up and say, no, I'm not a doctor. I am an esthetician, which means I specialize in skincare and people taking care of their skin. My other specialty, like I mentioned, is massage therapy. I have been a massage therapist since 2002, and I've been an esthetician since 2003. These are my professions. This is what I do for a living. And the really cool thing for me is that I specialize within those specializations. I specialize in hormonal stuff, specifically fertility, pregnancy, and postpartum. And because I have these 2 areas in my professional life that I focus on, and within those I have these 3, what I think is really awesome is that I also went through these 3 things, which I told you about in my earlier episodes: my fertility journey, my pregnancy journey, my postpartum journey. So I have both firsthand experience as well as professional experience with these areas. So in the next 9 episodes of The Hormonal Mama, I will be breaking down skincare. We're going to talk about what skincare is. We're going to be talking about understanding the skin on a deeper level, both figuratively and literally. I really want to break down for you all of the layers of the skin so that you can understand why taking care of your skin is so important anyway, as just a human being. But when you're dealing with either of these three areas, any of these three areas, fertility, pregnancy, or postpartum, you can understand how taking care of your skin can affect those, but also how those three periods in life can affect the skin. And then from there, we're going to transition and talk about wellness. Now, my specialty is massage therapy. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a fitness trainer. I am none of those things. I am simply a massage therapist, a licensed and board certified massage therapist, and a nationally certified continuing education provider for massage therapists. I teach continuing education courses specialized in prenatal massage, advanced prenatal massage, postpartum massage, and more recently, I became a certified fertility specialist. So I want to bring all of my background and knowledge and personal experience to you so that you can better care for your body, which will make you a healthier person, regardless of what you're going through. It's not going to solve the issues. I can't make you the promise that if you're dealing with infertility, but you take care of your skin better, or you take care of your body better, that it's going to solve the fertility issues, but it's going to take some of that stress off of your shoulders. And there is some evidence to show that it might help. And same with pregnancy and postpartum. Those are two very stressful areas as well. And learning how to take care of yourself can help you get through these very stressful times. After this 9-part series, I'm going to kick off another series talking about, I hate to use the word planning and scheduling because that sounds so organized. And I'm not an organized person. I don't know about you, but I want to spend a few episodes there talking about ways to help you with the craziness and overwhelm that comes along with infertility, pregnancy, and postpartum. I made a planner designed for new moms that made a difference for me. Everything that's in my planner, I used to help me deal with the stress of those first few months postpartum when you're trying to keep up with everything and you just feel overwhelmed. When was the last time I changed the baby's diaper? Did they poop recently? How many times did they pee today? Are they getting enough food? What am I going to give them to try when they start eating solid foods? When am I going to do this? All of those things, to me, that's part of wellness, right? You hear often mind, body, spirit. You got to have the whole thing, holistic health, alternative medicine. To me, these things are not just skincare and wellness, which again, those are my specialties. That's where my professional training is. My personal experience is taking things that I've learned along the way, like putting together planners and schedules and all of these things to keep myself organized, which is why I created my New Moms Planner. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'll get to that after my next series is complete. But I just want to give you the heads up. The next 9 episodes are going to be really exciting, really chock full of education and understanding your body, your skin, how they affect your life, and how taking care of them makes such a huge difference. So I know today is a shorter episode than you're used to. So take some time, enjoy the day, whatever day it is that you're listening. Today, it's beautiful outside. It's going to be 77 degrees in the beginning of November. So that's kind of crazy because I live in Pennsylvania where it's not usually 77 degrees in November. So I'm going to go enjoy this beautiful day. And I hope that you enjoy this beautiful day. And I am so excited about this series for you to listen, learn about your body, learn about your skin, learn how to take care of yourself, and all of the excellent things that you can do to make life better for yourself, less stressful, and feeling really good. So I am excited. I look forward to seeing you in our next episode, episode 11, which will be all about understanding skincare, what aesthetics is, the anatomy of the skin, and really getting a good knowledge base so that you know how to take care of yourself. See you next time.